City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Mavericks, and they're battling it out for playoff position, presently 8 games off the lead.
You know, time is running low. The season is winding down, Kevin. I mean, if they're going to get anything done, they've got to get it done pronto, right now.
And they should never have waited this long. It's an almost impossible position they're in. But it's not hopeless. Like you said, time.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him. And, folks, that never gets old.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Pass to Udrih. No one near him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so here is Dallas. Russell high post. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. Puts up the baby hook. Back to Valanciunas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with this combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
Here's Udrih. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Sefolosha. Pulls up on the wing. That's good. And it's Udrih with the assist that time. On defense, Oklahoma City. Russell dishes to Matthews. Feeds it to Nowitzki. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Here's Serafin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Russell kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Serafin.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now the pass to Udrih. Here's the screen to the paint. Deflects the pass. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Nowitzki, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Back to Valanciunas. There's the bucket. Good.
And when you look at the Mavs, they have always built through free agency, still tinkered with the roster this season to get into a position to compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
Sefolosha misses.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not. Well, you know, with the Mavs making the playoffs so consistently, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. They rarely have draft picks that help take the team to the next level, but they are in the playoffs, which is what every team wants to be part of.
And here we go. Fast break. Kid Gilchrist got it, and it's Matthews with the jam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Udrih dishes to Collison. Kicks it to Udrih. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Matthews. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Udrih kicks to Seraphin. Collison gets a wide open look. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Mavericks leading by 4. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk just for a bit. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And, you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
The drive by Russell. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Valanciunas. Sinks that one from the post. Valanciunas has got 6 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Roberson. The dish to Seraphin. Tries yet again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Seraphin. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. The drive by Russell. And that one's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Collison with a screen on Matthews. Dishes to Udrih. The feed to Seraphin. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Collison. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Nowitzki. And he gets the bucket. Nowitzki's got his second bucket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Dirk Nowitzki, what can you say? Future Hall of Famer. Too many accolades to list. The most important NBA champion and Greg Finals MVP in 2011.
Yeah, and Kevin, history has proven time and time again, you really need a future Hall of Famer on your team to win a championship. Just look at all the teams that have won the title through the years.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Watson's shot is good. Dallas leading by 3. Russell kicks to Nowitzki. Russell sets a screen for Nowitzki. Nowitzki a screen. Dragic against the Flalo. Russell with a wide open look. Hustis grabs the board.
You know, back to Nowitzki being that Hall of Famer, you need to win a championship. Guys like LeBron, Duncan, Kobe, Jordan, Magic, Bird, Isaiah, all Hall of Fame guys who led their teams to the championship.
Mickey, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And talking about Nowitzki, as one of the greatest players ever, he's also one of the most unique players ever. His ability to score back to the basket from up to 18 feet really, to me, is unbelievable. Without that unique skill, the Dallas Mavericks have no rings.
Terrence Jones is checked in for Dallas. Calderon comes in for Russell. Follow against Dragic. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded closely. Shot on the wing, and it's Calderon, that time on the assist by Afflalo. Calderon's got his first basket.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Now, here's Watson. He's guarded by Calderon. Pass to Eustace. Mavericks with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Calderon. No luck. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Warren dishes to Adams. Eustace grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Watson for three, and the shot is good. Watson's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets. Calderon with it. Down low, here's Adams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Outside Dragic lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Adams.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Calderon kicks to Afflalo. Adams outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Watson. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dragic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Here's Calderon. Screen by Jones. 6 to shoot. Calderon passes to Jones. Afflalo dishes to Jones. Misses the three. Oklahoma City trailing. Dragic with a wide open look. Here's Muhammad. Pass to Mickey. It's stolen by Jones. And here's Calderon. He feeds it to Afflalo. Screen by Jones. And Afflalo kicks to Warren. And it's off the back rim. No good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Dragic with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Mickey can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. At the elbow, it's Warren. Muhammad pulls it in. Here's Eustace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's the pick. Outside Dragic. Inside Muhammad. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Screen by Jones. Afflalo the pass to Jones. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Assist goes to Aaron Afflalo.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Follow against Dragic to the inside, and Jones sends it back. Now, here's Warren. Shoots from the elbow. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as reflects back in a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Sefolosha is out there with Nick Collison. And there's Roberson, and it's Udrih, and it's Serafin in at the 5 spot. Here's Roberson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Puts up the baby hook, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Adams checked in. Matthews dishes to Adams. To the middle. Here's Russell. Takes it off the glass. Russell's got his second basket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
There's a screen. Sefolosha kicks to Serafin. The shot no good, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Russell passes to Nowitzki. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Pass to Roberson. Right wing, and here's Sefolosha for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Outside, Russell feeds to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Nowitzki. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Udrih dishes to Serafin. And there's Udrih. That's good on the assist by Serafin. Udrih has got the game tied up here for the Thunder. And Matthews kicks to Adams. Nowitzki a screen. Adams, the pass to Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Udrih dishes to Sefolosha. To the paint. Here's Collison. Mavericks with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Now, Matthews. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Watson, he's checked in for Udrih. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Now here is Sefolosha. Defense is right there. That's good. Cephalosha's got 9. Russell with it. He's got 6. The kick out to Matthews. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by Watson. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it was great to watch C.J. Miles last season. Finally, Clark got some significant playing time.
Yeah, and took advantage of it. With the Pacers having Paul George on the sidelines due to injury until late in the season, they got a nice lift and contribution from C.J. Miles.
Russell passes to Nowitzki. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And watching C.J. Watson last year, he showed he could take his game up a notch. Beat his career average in terms of shooting percentages across the board. Career high in rebounding, second best assist average as well. Unfortunate how he got the opportunity to play, but great that he took advantage of it.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nazr Mohammad's checked in for Kevin Seraphin, and it's Mickey in for Nick Collison. Pass to Mickey. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And, you know, for Watson, you could really see him doing this for several more years, guys. Finding ways to contribute as a backup or starter. Doesn't matter to him either way. He's a game for sure.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Eustace is checked in. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. The pass to Muhammad. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. They set the pick. Now here's Nowitzki. He's guarded closely. And Adams kicks to Russell. Nowitzki a screen. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 8.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Roberson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Muhammad kicks to Watson. Shot is no good. Nice D from Russell.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Outside Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. He used that pick just right. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dallas also making some changes. Warren's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's a Flalo in for Wesley Matthews. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Udrih is checked back in. Here's Russell. 8 points for him. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Eustis. The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks leading by 4. Russell dishes to Afflalo. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Terrence Jones is checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Calderon in for Russell. Dragic against Afflalo. Shoots from 8. Almost, but it rolls out. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Mickey grabs the board.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And he's such a spotty shooter. You don't necessarily want to trust him on those kinds of shots.
Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Nowitzki sets a screen for Warren. Calderon in the corner. Ring shot on the way. The Thunder pull it in. Eustis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Dragic kicks to Muhammad. And Jones sends it back. To the middle. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Mickey. The kick out to Dragic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Dragic has got 5 now.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Calderon sets a screen for Warren. Here's Nowitzki. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Dragic the pass to Muhammad. Kicks to Udrih. Shot clock at 6. Right block shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Mavericks leading by 5. Calderon kicks to Afflalo. Nowitzki up top. Out to the right wing. Calderon, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Passes it to Udrih. The 3. Here's Mickey, and that one is stuffed right through.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Dallas calls timeout.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
For the Thunder, Seraphin comes in for Muhammad. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Eustis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Dallas. They set the screen. Calderon dishes to Jones.
And for Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage was up as well. So those are the kinds of year 3 improvements that talent evaluators are always looking for, especially when you come into the league as an underclassman.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Dragic. He kicks to Udrih. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Well, looking at Terrence Jones, he really has that complete game. His ability to make a play at the rim, hit 35% of his threes. He's a multi-dimensional threat. Long player, well-schooled, falls in line, I think, very well with any good team. In this particular case, with one of the playoff teams in the West.
Yeah, he's one of the more efficient players in the league, over 53% his first 3 seasons. So defenses might want to choose to ignore somebody else.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Calderon to the paint. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Calderon. And now a 7-point Maverick lead. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Good. That's 7 points for Goran Dragic.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Calderon passes to Valanciunas. The dish to Afflalo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Afflalo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs. Thunder shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. The 3 from Sefolosha. Mavericks with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Afflalo. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. 6 points for Aaron Afflalo.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Pass to Mickey. Shoots from the baseline, and he drops that one in. Mickey's got 8 points.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get, and he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Jones, no luck. Here's Mickey. He's got 8. Good if it goes. And we've reached halftime.
Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance thus far?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Coach, appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. We saw Dirk Nowitzki lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team. Keeping those turnovers down, that's the big factor.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Russell is out there with Matthews. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 6 points for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pass to Mickey. Dishes it to Seraphin. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks leading by 11. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Russell. And he gets it to go. Russell's got 12 in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Watson kicks to Dragic. Mavericks with the rebound. And there's the feed to Russell. Back to Matthews. This one for 3, and that one's good. Matthews has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
Dragic dishes to Watson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Roberson comes in for Goran Dragic. And Dallas also making a switch. Adams, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Russell. Dallas moving it around. Nowitzki outside. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. And Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Watson. From deep. They get it back. Seraphin. And that one's good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And that one misses.
It's been a nice game for Seraphin. He's got 8 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
Here's Matthews. It's hauled in by Watson.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The shot by Collison. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Collison's got his 2nd basket of the night. Outside, Russell. Outside, Matthews. Nowitzki against Collison. Nowitzki a string. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Watson, the pass to Collison. He dishes it to Sefolosha. They set the screen. And here's Watson. He's got 8. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Watson's got 10. Dallas leading by 10. Outside, Russell. Out to the right wing. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 14 points for Nowitzki.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach. And Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first time we saw real signs of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against.
Inside, tipped away. Stolen by Seraphin. Now, here's Watson. He's covered by Matthews. Cephalosha misses. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now, here's Watson. He's guarded closely. Collison against Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Collison kicks to Watson. He drains it from the right block. Watson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Adams. Soft touch off the glass.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Watson dishes to Seraphin. To the inside, and stolen by Russell. Fast break, Dallas. Russell's running, and Matthews throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
Seraphin the pass to Watson. To the right side. Adams against Collison. Clock at 4. Watson kicks to Collison. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's good. 10 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Kid Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
And the Thunder with some changes. Ozzy Muhammad's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Houston comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Udrich in for C.J. Watson. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Dallas. Flalo comes in for Wesley Matthews. Here's Collison. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Clark for Kid Gilchrist and his shot. It seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot, and stolen by Aflalo. Drops in the breakaway layup. Aflalo's got 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Second free throw, no good.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
6 on the shot clock. Collison dishes to Udrih. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Udrih has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's a follow for 3. Huestis grabs the board. Huestis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And speaking of more space for the players, there's even been talk of widening the court. What do you think of that, Clark?
You know, players have gotten bigger and more athletic, so I wouldn't be opposed to maybe widening the lane a bit. I know the owners with those front row seats raking in that cash might not want to expand the court. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now Udrih. He's got 6. And the pass to Huestis. He feeds it to Robertson. Udrih for 3. But they recover it. Nice D from Russell. Dallas leading by 18. Kicks it to Afflalo. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Afflalo's got 10 points.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Muhammad. For Nick Collison. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Huestis. Then for the Mavericks, Valanciunas comes in for Steven Adams. And it's Calderon in for Dirk Nowitzki. Now here is Sefolosha. He's guarded by Afflalo.
Looking at the numbers for Thabo Sefolosha, 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Udrih for 3. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Feeds it to Warren. A baseline J. Here's Valanciunas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
2 shots.
And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
In the corner, Sefolosha with it. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Mickey can't hit.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Roberson, the pass to Serafin. Takes the 3. Sefolosha's shot is good. Sefolosha's got 12 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be. And, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Udrih. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Serafin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
Cash money at the stripe. ATM not wasting any of those chances. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Terrence Jones has checked in for Aaron Aflalo. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to Cleveland. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jones kicks to Calderon. Outside, Russell. A second chance effort. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Udrih. Here's Serafin. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already... And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
I got a I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No rest, no pain, no gain, these are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent, you gon' have to defend my cross.
The Thunder shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Mickey out there with Kevin Serafin. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. Then it's Udrih. And it's Watson in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Sloan. Passes to Muscala. Stolen by Serafin. Inside. Here's Watson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mickey's got 5 rebounds tonight. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Now here is Sefolosha. Defense is right there. Serafin.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Here's the screen. The dish to Muscala. Inside. And it's Jones. That time on the assist from Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Watson. Pass to Mickey. He kicks it to Serafin. Fast break. Here we go. A pull-up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. They get C.J. Watson.
What a game for Kid Gilchrist. He has 12 points and 7 assists. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
And when you think of Kid Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire, an intensity, and a will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Sloan. There's a screen. Dishes it to Muscala. 5 to shoot. That's good.
And talking about Kid Gilchrist, yes, he's worked to fix his shooting form last season, but the real improvement was made on the boards. He averaged 7.5 rebounds a game in only 29 minutes of play. That is outstanding.
Sefolosha dishes to Muhammad. Here's Collison. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark, the pass to Jones. And Muscala kicks to Kid Gilchrist. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Cephalosha misses.
And for Kid Gilchrist, he was accustomed to so much winning in high school, college, international competition. He's had a rough first 3 years in the NBA, making the playoffs only once in that time. But he's a real warrior, so that has to be killing him inside.
Jones against Muhammad. Here's Sloan. Jones trying to get open. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. To the middle. Collison dishes to Cephalosha. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
The feed to Watson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And Sloan kicks to Muscala. Off target with his three. The Thunder have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Got that bucket in no time at all. Dallas calls timeout.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Mickey's checked in for Collison. Houston comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Udrich in for Roberson. And Dallas with a change here, too. Aflalo's checked in. Clark kicks to Sloan. The kick out to Aflalo. Clark the pass to Muscala. Dallas moving the ball around. Sloan dishes to Jones. 16 feet away. Second shot opportunity. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the wide. It could be a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Udrich. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here's Sloan. He's covered by Watson. And Muscala kicks to Aflalo. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Mickey, defended by Jones. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Here's Sloan. Screen by Jones. Here's Aflalo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Aflalo. 16 points and 1 steal as well. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Sloan. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Into the playoffs last year with Portland being a division winner, but getting that 4th seed, that played a huge role in this conversation about playoff seeding structure. San Antonio would end up playing the Clippers in the first round, even though both had better records than the Blazers.
Kevin, no doubt it's a tricky situation. Listen, you want to reward teams for winning their division, but every so often it comes at the expense of several other teams like it did last year who just play in stronger divisions. So I think that's something that the league is going to have to look at moving forward.
Watson with it. Pass to Mickey. To the wing right side. The pass to Eustace. Shot to stop the run. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Afflalo. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Muscala. Muhammad pulls it in.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
There's the pick. Here's Eustace. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Watson. Jones, and that one's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Aaron Afflalo. And it's Calderon in for Donald Sloan. Passes it to Eustace. Now Muhammad. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Mickey. There's a good screen. Kicks to Watson. Inside. Tries to snap the cold streak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Roberson comes in for Beno Udrih. And it's Dragic in for C.J. Watson. Donald Sloan's checked in for the Mavericks. Jones, no luck.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And Clark, with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
That's his first personal foul. Jordan Mickey. Shooting.
First one falls for him. Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Feeds it to Jones. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
To the right side. It's stolen by Jones. Calderon kicks to Sloan. He dishes it to Muscala. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it still happens a lot, but the rules have curbed it quite a bit. We have seen less and less flopping the last few years.
Some doubted how the flopping fines would have worked. Overall, there have been less egregious flops for the better in the NBA.
Yeah, and there will always be room for embellishment, but I like the fines because it really does minimize the number of extravagant flops. Guys have adjusted, and they're not laying down as much as they used to.
Now Udrih. to the inside. Collison, the pass to Serafin. It's stolen by Calderon.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Kip Gilchrist. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Jones trying to get open. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Udrih. Here's Sloan. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win.
Jose, congratulations on the win here tonight. How important was winning this game following your last loss to try to reestablish some momentum?
Well, I think we played better. I think we're getting confidence. I know it was a bad loss, but we know what we have to do to win games. We're going to be really concentrate. That's what we've been doing. Everybody got to be on the same page. Keep helping each other. That's how a team win games.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.